And welcome back, folks. And this is the part of the show where you need to get out your paper and pencil and write down anything that you think you may want to attend, phone numbers that you may need to call, etc., etc. And I'll leave this paper with the guys here, with Bryce, because I know it'll get handled if I leave it with Bryce. And they kind of put this on the calendar so that you'll know some of these things too. Now, I told you SPCA of Bradley County needs our financial help, folks. I sent them a check the other day. They did a rescue last week, and they took in 16 dogs and a whole bunch of cats and some horses, and their capacity for dogs at the SPCA of Bradley is 40, and 16 is almost half. So if you want to make a donation, Bradley, SPCA of Bradley County, P.O. Box 703, and that's to the downtown post office, 37364. Or you can go visit them at 1570 Johnson Boulevard, Southeast. Or you can go online to SPCA of Bradley County 10.org/donate. Now, tomorrow evening at the library, your library, there will be a 4 o'clock tour, and you might want to go and see the tour of the library so that you can kind of know what else is going on. And also for the rest of May, which there's 2 Mondays left, at 4 o'clock they do origami adventures. Origami just fascinates me, folks. I mean, just really, I can fold enough paper to make an airplane, and it might go from here to the camera, but I don't know. But that really does fascinate me. So that's the next 2 Mondays in May at 4 o'clock. Now, Pops in the Park will be, there's going to be 2 of them, and they're going to be back to back. May 22nd, which is a Monday, and May the 29th, which is Memorial Day, and we just had Steve on talking with us about the Memorial Day service. So this is our Cleveland Pops band that will be doing this. It will be at the Greenway Park. Both nights it starts at 7 o'clock. The one on the 22nd is to honor the local law enforcement and associated agencies for their outstanding efforts in providing necessary service to Cleveland Bradley County. Then Monday, the 29th at 7 o'clock at the Greenway Park again. That's Memorial Day concert, and that's patriotic. I went to it last year, folks, and it was absolutely wonderful. They had soloists, they had the band play things, they had readings. It was absolutely wonderful. Now, be sure you bring a lawn chair to both of those performances. And 7 o'clock, there still might be a little bit of sunshine, even though it's starting to get dusky. So you might want to be sure you wear a hat and some sunscreen, but be sure you bring a lawn chair, because the way they have to perform under the pavilion, stage isn't big enough for them, so they perform under the pavilion. So there's no place to sit out there. So be sure you take a lawn chair. And then there's still a few Bradley County school events on the calendar. Cleveland City, I'm sorry, but I don't have your events, but I've got Bradley County's events. Tonight is the Walker Valley graduation at 7:30. Then the virtual school graduation is Friday evening at 6 in the Bradley Fine Arts Building. Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning is the Bradley High School graduation on the football field. And the Gold Academy graduation is Saturday evening at 6 o'clock at Ocoee Middle School gym. Then Monday night, the 22nd, is the Hopewell 5th grade graduation and honors night at Walker Valley High School. And then Tuesday night, the 23rd, is Oak Grove Honors Night and graduation at the Bradley Fine Arts Center. And thank you, folks, for inviting me to everything that's happened in Bradley County schools this month. I know one night there were 5 things. One Thursday night there were 5 things I was invited to. I got to 2. But I have found out that the month of May is very, very busy in the Bradley County school system, and I'm sure it's equally as busy in the Cleveland City school system. Now, I've been telling you about the Highway 11 Antique Alley Yard Sale. It's going to start tomorrow, May 18th, and it'll go through Sunday the 21st. 502-mile trek from Meridian, Mississippi to Bristol, Virginia. I was in Knoxville yesterday for a Tennessee School Board learning session. It was on advocacy, and there was a lady from Bristol there, and she said it's always crazy in Bristol when they have that yard sale. Well, it's crazy all the way up Highway 11, folks, but I've told you before, my trash might be your treasure, and your trash might be my treasure. So get out there and enjoy and see what's happening. The last fishing day that's Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency is hosting is Saturday. Call Bo Reynolds at 423-338-3319, or you can call the Ocoee Ranger District at 423-338-3319. 888-614-3300. This is a great sport for young people to, this is a kids fishing day now. This is not for adults. But this is a great sport for our young people to learn. Very relaxing. And we had Caleb on from Hiwassee Anglers in our last show, telling you all about everything they're going to do there and they're going to offer. And of course, they're going to have some classes too. But that's a great way to get your kids started out. I know my husband fished for years and loved it. He said it was very relaxing, and I guess it is. I always would go out in the boat and read a book. But anyway, I think this is something you might want to do. Now, the R&B legend Lattimore is going to be in concert at Charleston Park on Saturday, May the 20th. The gates will open at 4 and the music will start at 6. And I've still not been able to find out if there's a price for this, folks, but again, you could probably call Charleston City Hall and they could tell you. But take a lawn chair, blanket, etc. Enjoy the concert. And it starts at 4 and it's in the Charleston Park, which is right off of Highway 11. Which here again, you may see some Highway 11 yard sales going on up through there. Also on the 20th, and I think this is a great opportunity for kids, at 9:30 and then again at 10:30, the Lee University, I guess the acting department, I'm not really sure, it's Dr. Christine Williams is doing this, but they're going to present Sparkles, the caterpillar who became a butterfly. And there's 2 performances. It's going to be in the Buzz Oaks Performance Center in the Communication Building. And the Communication Building is that pretty building on the corner of Ocoee and Central. And that's a black box theater. It's great. And 9:30 and 10:30, it's free. And open to the public. So if you want to go, take your child and see Sparkles, the caterpillar who became a butterfly. And you can call and get more information on that, 614-8360. Now, Jeff Stice, 6 times Musician of the Year and a Gospel Music Hall of Famer, will be in concert at Charleston Baptist Church on May 21st. Starts at 6:30. And this concert is going to feature the songs of Andre Crouch. And those are some beautiful songs. I'd put the Gaithers up there first and Andre Crouch next, but that should be some great music. And then Mark Lowry is going to be at Mount Olive Ministries on the 25th. General admission tickets are $25. VIP seating is $35. And the concert will begin at 7 o'clock. And it's being presented in conjunction with the Salvation Army Corps Youth Program. And the tickets are limited, so you can go online at inmancoffee.com, or you can go by White Wing Bookstore or Inman Coffee Shop at the Bradley Square Mall location. And Josh is in there in the film room with a hat on his head that looks like he's going out into the rice paddies. And they do these things to me, folks, to see what I'm, if I'm going to break stride, and I just did. The First Friday Festival, sponsored by the Allied Arts Council of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce and Main Street Cleveland, and Vocker Polysilicon, will begin Friday, June the 2nd on the Courthouse Square. So we have the first Friday in May, first Friday in June, first Friday in July, and the first Friday in August. And those will all start at 6. There'll be bouncy toys, there'll be live music, there'll be food vendors, the Art in the Alleys is going to be open, and so lots and lots and lots is going on. Melissa's going to be on with me in the next show to tell us more details about this and tell you all the things that are going to be happening. But you will need to take a lawn chair if you want to sit and listen to the music. And Entice will be coming on stage at 7:30. And again, I have forgotten who the leadoff band is. I think it's Convertible, but I'm not really sure. So, but Melissa will tell us at the next show what it is. And then the Truesdale School, which I'm going to have someone in my next show on with us to tell us about that, they're going to do their summer nights, and it's their annual musical review, and it'll be June the 2nd and the 3rd at the Bradley Fine Arts Building. And for more ticket information, you can call 479-7130. These students are wonderful with this presentation. They take a lot of pride in what they're doing, and their props, their costumes, what they present to the audience is just so entertaining, and they love every minute of it, folks. So if you can get out and see that show June the 2nd or June the 3rd, that would be great. Now, I had Joe Davis on here not long ago to talk about the Southeast Tennessee Veterans Home Council 8th Annual Golf Tournament. That's going to be on June the 3rd at Chattahoochee Valley Golf Course. It's a shotgun start at 8 a.m., registration 7 a.m., and that's with coffee and biscuits and snacks, and lunch is also provided. It's a 4-person select shot, $70 a person. That includes your cart fee, green fees, lunch, prizes, and you get to buy 2 mulligans for that. The whole sponsorships are $100. Cart sponsorships are $50. Now, should you get a hole-in-one on number 8, there's $10,000 prize for that. Wish I played golf. I'd go try it. But Joe Davis will be in his office at the courthouse. If you've got a team, if they're not already full, and they might be because they can only take 18 teams, but you can give Joe a call at 728-7149 or just go to the Veterans Affairs office at the courthouse and sign up, see if they actually have any more space left. And then the Alzheimer's Education Program is planned for June the 6th from 2 until 7:30 at Westwood Baptist Church on Georgetown Road. And to register for that, you call 265-3600. Or for more information, you can call the 800 number, 800-272-3900. And I have dealt with Alzheimer's in my family. I know a lot of you out there are dealing with it. This will be to help you understand some of the stages that people go through with Alzheimer's, the things as a caregiver that you can do, and maybe some support groups that you can talk with and to help you through the situation, because it's not a pleasant journey, folks, for the caregivers or for the person with Alzheimer's. So you might want to take advantage of that. So this is all I have to tell you today, except that Bob Kessling will be at First United Methodist Church on Wednesday the 24th at 11:30 for the Friends of the Children luncheon. I need a head count, so if anyone's interested in going, tickets are $25. You must call me by this evening at about 5 o'clock, 413-8103, or you can call me at the shop, 473-1113, if you want to eat at the event, because this is Cafe Roma is catering, and I need to know how many lunches are going to be provided. But Bob Kessling, the voice of the Vols, will be there, and it's a fundraiser for Holston United Methodist Home in Greenville, Tennessee. And the reason we have a fundraiser here is because some of our youth are there right now or have been there at Holston Home seeking the advantages of their structure. So thank you all so much, and I'll be back with you next week. Bye-bye.